Now the first pitch here from Price. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Still 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Springer, the runner at third with no outs. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. So a runner at first with one out now, and striding in. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. Under it is Bogarts, and there are two away now. The tag, and he is out. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Springer to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. His line against Justin Verlander, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away. So digging in now, J.D. Martinez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now. If I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Price ready with the 0-1. This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Lifetime versus David Price. He's 1 for 4. First offering on its way. Hit in the air to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 gone. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. high pop-up. Nunez has a play. And that ends the inning. At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Springer, still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping into the box, Ian Kinsler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And hang on, it looks like a balk will be called here, and that's going to move the runner up 90 feet to third with still nobody out. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that
job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Pitch is a ball. And he'll just put the tag on him, and he's out trying to steal home. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gonzalez racing back, and it's gone into the monster seats. So stepping in, Sandy Leon. His line against Justin Verlander, just 2 for 9. 0-1 the count. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Now the Astros designated hitter, Evan Gattis, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. Lifetime versus David Price. He's through for 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's running. Hit to short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's George Springer. He doubled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Bounce to first. Moreland's there, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Jackie Bradley now. His line against Justin Verlander. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Bradley is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Hit down the third base line. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And there are two away now. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. This is on the ground over. Baseman Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this lead.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yuli Gurriel. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Nunez waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. He popped out in his first trip. Now the first pitch here from Price. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Leon is there. 2 gone. Evan Gattis now standing in.
Now batting, designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Now the 0-2 from Price. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's J.D. Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, Mitch Moreland. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Little tapper down the third baseline. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Price ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Martin Maldonado. Pitch on the way. Pitch is popped up. Moreland over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, George Springer. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he... Now batting, Ian Kinsler. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Ian Kinsler.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in for Boston, Sandy Leon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight. He's retired now as that ends the... And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Yeah, in this last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the runner will score from first. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Nunez on the move, and that retires the side. Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And right into the shift. And he is out on the tag. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. A ball and no strikes.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Hit to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row. Next will be the designated hitter, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings and lifts an easy fly ball into shallow center field. And this will be handled by Kinsler for route number 1. Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 from Price. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. Here's George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Maldonado, the runner at first with 2 gone. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. The tag, and he is out. First pitch on its way from Verlander. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. This is pulled into right. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Verlander has been strong to this point. He's given up just the 2 earned runs through 6 1/3. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Long throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Kinsler, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3 in the inning. Ready for another shot now, Alex Bregman. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Trying to pick. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Benintendi going back off the light tower, and it's gone. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Tyler Thornburg gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Tyler Thornburg.
Pitch on the way. Breaking ball there as that's fouled away for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Stepping into the box, Sandy Leon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call established.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding.
Ryan Presley is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Ryan Presley.
The 1-2. Altuve at second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lifted in the air to right field. Reddick back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Here's Mookie Betts, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Gonzalez has a read on it. Oh, no, he totally missed it. He hit the corner and tries for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and he is out at third. And with here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's hitless. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
At the plate, Evan Gattis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Matt Barnes takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Runners on the move for second. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And now they'll put the tag on the runner trying to sneak up to third, and he is out. My gracious, that's a questionable base running play, to put it kindly. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Now the 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and that's the third out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit on the ground toward the left. Correa ranges to his right. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Gurriel shading to his right. Oh, and this drops in the infield. Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. Last time through was a base hit. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally...
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.